People here long cherish coconuts because one fruit packs so much power. It has water, fiber to make rope, calorie-rich meat, oil, and a hard shell ideal for crafts.
We grow soya beans here, and there's no factory processing soya beans. Indians will come and buy it, export it to India, process it, and come and sell it to Africans again. What is wrong with us? What is wrong with us?
Ghana is a small but very dynamic, independent African state.
We should never forget that our duty is to lead Ghana out of the mess.
NPP Road to 2024.
Exclusive on Pinax.
All right, so many can say, the US together with other countries, they are telling us whatever Ken Agyapong is saying about farming and he transforming Ghana, it is possible. So for those of you who don't understand what is going on, you have more videos to prove why the West, the US, the other countries in Asia are saying, and of the view say, what basically Ken wants to implement in Ghana, it has been implemented there and it is working. It's creating millions and billions of jobs. Many can say reports about I bit my confirming at Chelsea oko a year Sri Lanka and any other parts of the country. One thing you will note is that there's a huge influx of money going in and into that country. A basic thing Ken Agyapong can farm it. Ken Agyapong no put your coffee. What these people are doing is coconuts. Now, in a report you will see this particular country is Sri Lanka. US for Omako 30 factories, and Sri Lanka is generating over $100 million and even more every year, all because of Kubi. And look at the number of people they've really employed. It will really, really, really shock you. In some day, it is for a baby. But I'm share a little bit and a sound bite of what really can say that. And then because I trigger wing in a bar, you share how Sri Lanka and other countries in the US they are seeing a Ken's measure is actually working and giving them millions of dollars every year.
We grow soya beans here, and there's no factory processing soya beans. Indians will come and buy it, export it to India, process it, and come and sell it to Africans again. What is wrong with us? What is wrong with us? And when you say all these things, you have the system, they have a problem with you. In fact, I went to Savannah, I did a clean campaign, educating them what we can do with our lands. I don't know if it didn't go well with the minister, regional minister. He just went on radio to insult me.
Okay, so what you just saw was Ken talking about how he wants to transform Ghana using farming, cashew nuts, coconut, and co. You don't question how the US is saying it's a Ken's measure, it is working fine. And if Ghana it be billionaire, will be billionaires, and there will be so much jobs in this country.
So high I'm hypnotized. What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through. Times don't fly too high. Be sure to keep the ground in sight. Fly forever if you keep it tight. Love the world but keep the sky on your mind. Flying.
Coconuts have been a staple food in Sri Lanka for millennia. Today, it's one of the biggest producers in the world, growing roughly 2.5 million metric tons a year. But farmers face challenges to keep up with this pace. For one, trees take a while to grow, sometimes more than 6 years before they produce any coconuts. They can live up to a century, growing fruit every month and a half during their lifetime. To make sure they're constantly harvesting ripe fruit, farmers manage massive forests in rotation. Harvesting a new area every day means farmers can also inspect the palms for any pest infestation. White flies and Asian rhinoceros beetles are coconut palms' biggest enemies.
So many occasions, basically, that is exactly what is really happening. As you saw here, video you saw Sri Lanka government and other countries in Europe and Asia, and they are all adopting a similar measure to Ken Agyapong. So now, one of the things that you have to know is that this particular coconut oil, it can be used for a variety of things. Okay, it's just like palm nuts, coconuts, and now let me say no. In sune wo mu no kra na utim de juice number 1. Kube enhono no ana enho ne ade no yetimi de ye carving, yetimi de ye bowls niema sa shell ne friend don't friend shell. So coconut in kwama a two usefulness. We no sofi wa kube emu aduan nanka se ye aduane a obetimi de enya hoden. Obetimi de aye dro. We no sofi wa sa kube aduan na ewo mu no oyama and can say I be toffee. We yam now chimsa could be insuna. You get coconut oil, and coconut oil is one of the healthiest oils in the whole wide world. So coconut alone is generating this. Into most one company into watch a video, you realize say out of coconut to produce oil, coconut oil, or produce fruit juice, or produce bowls because the cells no more they are bowls within a because and when I say wood. And also at the same time to a food on its own and even serving as a medicine.
Imports for coconut oil have surged across the West. So to keep pace, the company introduced these saws. They doubled the speed at which they could remove the fibrous coconut shells.
Machine taking I think kapanona packet desi panahak vitara. Machine taking kapanona harsiya 475 wage kapan.
But workers have to be careful. Flying pieces of coconut shells have nicked workers' eyes before.
අපිට අනිවාර්යෙන් hand gloves අනිවාර්යෙන් දීලා තියෙනවා. goggles අනිවාර්යෙන් පාවිච්චි කරන්න ඕන. boost දාන්න ඕන. එතකොට මේ apron එක අඳින්න ඕන.
In the main room, workers still peel the coconuts by hand, Western Pacific, but floated to the Pacific Islands in India on ocean currents. People here long cherish coconuts because one fruit packs so much power. It has water, fiber to make rope, calorie-rich meat, oil, and a hard shell ideal for crafts. It also had religious importance and was presented as an offering to Hindu gods. In the 16th century, merchants brought coconuts to the global stage. Spanish and Portuguese explorers coined the term coconut from their slang word for head because of the fruit's resemblance to a face. They spread the fruit across Africa and South America. In the early 1900s, bakers in the US and the UK started using desiccated coconut in their sweets. In the 2010s, Western countries co-opted coconuts as the newest superfood.
Health gurus and wellness experts are looking beyond traditional American foods for things that are nutrient dense.
Companies and wellness influencers claimed the fruit could improve bone health and blood sugar, promote weight loss, and help slow Alzheimer's thanks to its antioxidants.
Yeah, folks are so into it because there's some big health claim attached to it.
And manufacturers were quick to capitalize. Soon, coconut products weighed down shelves in health food stores across the US and Europe. Its water replaced Gatorade as a post-workout drink, and its pulp was turned into healthy ice cream. And coconut oil became a popular swap for other cooking oils because it has no cholesterol. But nutritionists say the promises the coconut craze was built upon aren't so straightforward.
So now all of a sudden it means that
Okay, so for those of you who are watching this particular content now, I'm even learning, so I even forgot to add 2 more things. What they are telling me right now is that coconuts, no, you tell me Sunday ice cream. Ice cream, you won't say the cake, brewer, icing on the cake, no, so icing white, no, you tell me the coconut, Uyi and no crave fewer, sa coconuts na almost sounds so the share butter. Share butter. Apart from cooking oil, no, yeah, the cream. Udi ye utia utin a be dark, a be tintin, a be thick. Coconuts, oil. So I'm not saying we should vote for any person. Let's look at all the candidates and let's put all of them on scale. Alan Abekama Nedi, I think is a good candidate. But Omiaso Abekane, you share how he's done to Ghana. I believe there's a chance to beat my more. Ken Agyapong. But we'll be looking at all the people in some more how it can benefit us. And now quite up and down. The most common thing you hear is a Jumani crew. There are boys at home, go for TTF, they are there. As a there's no work. I know a lot of people maybe university first who be university are there and kwame be juma. Is your university and adani MCCA. Oba be burden our families because there's no job unless of course we are buying money at there you won't get a job. The jobs are non-existent anyhow. So at the end of the day, obetini if you na burden then obi be school crana okay yes school a normal first be school a big deal. A big deal. Now one more na omu eco school crana and can there's a way to evade the system. Obey nursing. Nursing school, you know, when you ready employment jobs like nursing, military, soldiers, immigration, teachers, and teaching. Those kind of jobs, you see, I mean, okay, say the people are coming home. I know of a person now who we school way back in 2019, 2020. And Okochia, I deal with school 1 year, I buy school 1 year. After that, any money be fee. And they almost say overstaffed. I know of a lady. Also we school in 2020. No 2020. Okoye any service a year we hospital, regional hospital, and one of these hospital. I say brown half. Or yeah for 1 year and after they say overstaff. No, your mom and your mom my sky say all along we age money and any payroll so we can't pay you. So just the ready employment and amount for found the EVD system now even that those things are not even giving any money. Why? Because we are too much concentrated. We are school, be a lawyer, be a doctor, be a teacher, be a and I feel unemployment is a core immigration. Be a how many soldiers can we take? Soldiers from to audience here. Almost alright, but Ghana is such a peaceful country. So Bianco Jimmy and Nabi could be in see baby. Soldiers can be there whole year. You not deploy them. Fine, they guard our navy bases, any offshore, when you are there, the no crown immigration is there. So would you pick so much people? And you see, your mark cut-off point. Say a pick it and go for immigration. They give them cut-off points. Say we need just 5,000 people. We can pay people. The government sector is choked up. So why don't we try other measures? Why don't you bring something else to the table? Now, one other thing I think so we all need to really take a look at again and again is how we inculcate technology into our existing fare. But we don't bring technology. Technology we can even ignore that for now because I believe it's sophisticated. And I'm people don't really know much about technology. What I say, they don't know how it operates. And Ghana is developing. I think I say get used to that. And I will computer on the be a cafe. And I say, call restaurant now be a computer. If you say, hey, fraud boy, where 419. But there are people who are using computer to generate apps. There are people who are using, in fact, the first 10 billionaires in this world, 80% of them are into tech. Amazon, Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg, name them, are into tech. And the fast rising billionaires my father Alibaba crank count. The fast rising billionaires, they are all into tech. Why? Because the time if you tell your computer what to do for you, AI. Is it AI needs so people are developing software to solve problems. Hospital, Dr. BNB now, so now pipe machine will scan you, give you prescription, take care of you, everything. Robots will take over. But I believe that particular time is far-fetched. We need to concentrate on how we can help the country now. Then we can move further, because say during new now quite technology, it can take even 15 years for people to adapt. So what can we do eminently like now to solve this crisis? Maybe we should listen to Ken. Maybe we should listen to Ken.
Problem I have with my own party is when people do such things, they don't hear. When I respond, it's only Ken Agyapong who is destroying the party, because they don't want to accept their failures. And I'm telling you, read my lips. Look, what I've seen in the north here, I think God should lie all politicians on the table and lash all of us. Squeeze these ears and give them last warning that I've given you land in abundance to develop yourself and feed yourself. We are always begging white people for what? Jesus Christ. Share butter, the share nut you have here. My first time was coming from when my driver picked me from Wa Airport, then he gave me the fruits. It's so sweet. Right there, I know what I will do. You don't have one juice factory here for these fruits. What is wrong with us? These fruits, it tastes so well. And you know what? I realize we don't need to mix it with sugar. And therefore, it's organic. And organic juice is more expensive than these ones that they use concentrate. My brother, besides that, the shea butter, my son who came in, he exports shea butter to American market. A kilo of shea butter here in 27 cedis. He sells it $34, which is 480 Ghana cedis. We don't have a single factory here, my brother. Give me opportunity and you see the number of factories. I've lined up investors.
And Honorable, one would ask, you are a key member of the New Patriotic Party with all these brilliant ideas, and you seems to be someone that closer to the president for so many years before even Nana became the president of the Republic of Ghana. Have you have series of discussion with Mr. President in terms of the direction he's taking the country?
Let me tell you, I started from President Kufuor's time when Kwashiga was a Greek minister. Your yam, I took yam to Holland, did the experiment. We can store yam for 8 months.
Okay.
Kwashiga, you see, the problem with government is they have the public servant.